Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is NAIMA. If you're new, welcome. For a returning subscriber, welcome back. So in today's video, we'll be talking about this ongoing, it has been going on for a long time and it is still going on, discriminations between Nigerian University and Nigerian Polytechnic. Here in Nigeria, I think we have three main, we have the university, we have the Polytechnic, we have the College of Agriculture and College of Education. I don't know if there are other colleges, college of nursing, I guess. I don't know if there are other colleges or there are other institutions I am not aware of. If you are a Nigerian based in Nigeria and looking forward to applying for a college here in Nigeria, then you should put in this point into consideration before deciding on the path you would want to take in life. So where discrimination starts from is when, if you know, your jam processes and all, there is this slip that you would have to, this information that you have to give the college you'll be applying for, the university or the polytechnic you'll be applying for. Well, the way it comes, there is this first choice, second choice and third choice. The first choice automatically is the university. The second choice is the Polytechnic, while the third choice is College of Agriculture. It's already set in the way that universities do not accept second choice. Like if you fill your form and you put in a university in the second choice, just be rest assured that you are not getting admission. But you can actually put a Polytechnic as your second choice and still be given admission. That was where it started from. And if it cannot be changed, like if you don't change it, it will still continue no matter how we try to preach that university and polytechnics are the same thing. First thing I would like to highlight is the way of teaching is mostly based on theories. Like they spend 80% or 70% of their time during lectures in the class, while that of polytechnics is mostly on field, like in the field, practical. They deal with practicals. You spend 70% on the field, in the field, and 30% in the class, 30% writing. So next one is the university actually give the award BSc degree, and the polytechnic awards HND, that is high, sorry, the award national diploma and higher national diploma. So you can actually decide to go for a 2 years course in the polytechnic and get your ND results and apply for a job. It is acceptable here in Nigeria. I don't know if it's acceptable in the abroad, but here definitely it is acceptable in Nigeria, though obviously your salary will be lesser. Your salary will be a bit above secondary school certificate holder. You can actually further your education whenever you feel like. So that is one thing I like about the polytechnic system, and couple with those that actually cannot afford the university, because the university is more expensive. If you cannot afford a 4 years course, you can actually save for a 2 years course, that is the national diploma, attend it and start a job. And maybe as time goes on, if you still want to further your education in HND, you can actually do it, or you can just transfer back to a university of any university of your choice that accepts ND results. The second point is BSc only go for 6 months IT. Like you only have 6 months for you to go gain more knowledge outside your school, outside your school premises, outside the four corners of your class, outside the field in your school. You actually have just 6 months to go learn outside, to go get more experiences from other institutions and other colleges, while the polytechnic would give you a complete 1 year. This is after your national diploma. Before going for your HND, you have to present a 1 year IT experience to the school before you get accepted into HND. That is one thing I really, really like. For me, like I've mentioned before, I did it in my dad's office. I did it in my dad's office and together with my poultry farm. So it was a lot for me. I really, really used and managed that 1 year for me seriously, and I am really happy about that. So I think I actually like that too about polytechnic. They give you that freedom, they give you more freedom to actually go and acquire more knowledge outside their premises over the university. Like I have mentioned, if you know you are going for a university, then you know your course there has to be nothing less than 4 years, 4, 5, 6, 7 years, depending on the course. Like if you're going for animal science in Ahmadu Bello University, be ready to spend at least 5 years in a university. If you're going for medicine, you know how many years you are planning to spend in university. One other thing I like about university is they really give professional courses like medicine, like law, but they don't give medicine, they don't give law. If you, even if you do anything that has to do with law in the polytechnic, for you to become a professional or for you to further your education, you still need to go back to a university. So the discrimination between Nigerian university and polytechnic is really on a high side. One thing is, if you are in a polytechnic, right, and you want to go back to university or you want to convert into a university, they see it as you furthering your education. Do you get what I mean? One in 100 level, one in ND1, you move to 200 level, the other person moves to ND2, and you want to go to university, they see it as you furthering your education. Do you get what I mean? They don't see it as you moving from one school or one college to another. They see it as you being you leaving a lesser school to a higher one. Do you get what I mean? So a friend of mine told me that this set of people actually got admission, like a direct entry into the university from national diploma. No, sorry, they got a direct entry from HND, that is the highest level in the polytechnic. They got it and moved to a university, and they actually were not aware, they actually were not aware of most of the topics being treated in the university. So it got me thinking, is it that they in the university system they actually teach more over the polytechnic system? Is it that there are some parts of a particular course that they don't touch, like a lecturer does not touch, or it's not part of the curriculum? Or she was actually in 300 level, no, 200 level as at then, while the student that came from polytechnic were done with their HND. Apparently, they are supposed to be going for NYSC, but they decided to go into a university, maybe because of the discrimination or what, or something like that. They decided to go to the university. Reaching there in a 200 level class, they found out that most of what the lecturers are saying or were saying, they weren't familiar with them, with those topics. They weren't familiar with the little information being given to those university students. When it also comes to job hunting, there is really a great discrimination. They would actually give one with a degree over one with HND. They would not even they don't even care if the one with degree is actually a lower credit student while the other one is an upper, or except maybe for situations where that person is a distinction student. But as long as it is lower and upper, trust me, they would consider the person with a university certificate over you who is holding HND certificate with upper credit. So the discrimination is really obvious when it comes to job hunting. And even when they eventually give you both the job, the steps, there is still different, like little difference in salary. And they would always tell you that as a HND holder, you cannot get to a certain level in this organization. Someone in science and technology, for example, a federal government parastatals cannot get with a HND result, can actually not get to the point or the level of a director, like director, the overseer can actually not get to the point of an overseer in that organization. But one with a university certificate can actually get to that level. You would still need to further, and when furthering, you're furthering in a university. So apparently, universities are better than college of educations, polytechnics, and all of that. The discrimination is alarming. The discrimination is so obvious that, but I would say that for me, I looked beyond Nigeria. I looked beyond just graduating as a university student and having a job and all of that. I looked beyond that. That was what actually made me accepted to go for something that is not a university, because I actually had the opportunity to try again the second time, but I refused because I think I looked beyond being in Nigeria and just working for my whole life in Nigeria. Next point is, if as a degree holder you want to further your education, all you need to do is just apply for masters directly in a university and you will be given admission. But as a polytechnic student or a polytechnic graduate, you would have to go for your PGD, that is postgraduate degree, before furthering for masters, or before going for masters, you would have to go for your PGD before your masters. So you see that gap. Someone that, let's say, two graduates, a polytechnic and a university student graduate, polytechnic student will have to go for a PGD course of, I think, 1 year plus, and a university student can just go directly into the master's degree. And before that PGD student is done, masters already graduated, already get promotion for work, while the polytechnic student will still be there trying to graduate from PGD. Do you get what I mean? So the discrimination is really, really great. It is now left for you to decide what you want to face in Nigeria here, and go for what you want. I know there are a lot of people in polytechnics today that did not want to go for polytechnic. Now, crayfish, now condition I make crayfish bend, condition I make them accept to do go for polytechnic, because admission is obviously hard. Now man no man. If no be say your grade is that good, now man no man before you get admission for university here in Nigeria. So yeah, if you're looking forward to, if you're about applying for university polytechnic, all I can say is I wish you well. It doesn't matter if you later get an admission in the university or a polytechnic. It doesn't matter. One that graduated from a polytechnic can actually do better than one that graduated from a polytechnic. These days sef, who dey use the results work? We are just having the result, we just dey get the certificate, me will say we get am. So yeah, and aside that, maybe for exposure or something. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. Do not, if you're in a polytechnic, do not allow the discrimination get to you. If you feel you want to further, please do it and further in the university. But if you feel you don't want to further, it's also fine. Continue with your polytechnic, gain other skills, do other things aside your field, and just basically gain more exposure, and not just be confined in your field alone. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, like, share, subscribe, and drop a comment in the comment section. Bye.